Welcome back to NeuroGamerboy. Now we're going in to the time machine. Let's do it. And then we're gonna free Bubblegum Bot. Let's go.
Right along. Let's get over to the Wheel of Invention to figure out our next mission.
We get to do Pollywood Squares. Yay! Oh, we gotta push the go button. Come on.
For another spin of the wheel, just click on the on button.
Bam! There we go. Come on, come on, come on.
In to Pollywood Squares, the game show that tests whether you're qualified to stop Polly from turning history into her story. In this episode, you'll rescue gum-chewing Bubblebot from somewhere in time. Your first clue is a microwave oven, and it will tell you what Polly has cooking. Microwave ovens were invented by accident. In 1946, a scientist named Perry Spencer was experimenting with a form of energy called microwaves. All of a sudden, a mysterious thing happened to the candy bar in his pocket. What happened to the candy bar in Perry Spencer's pocket?
Let's see. What happened to the candy bar in Perry Spencer's pocket? It blew up. It broke in half. It melted. It blew up. It broke in half. It melted. What happened to Perry Spector's and what happened to the candy bar in Perry Spector's pocket? One more time, then you decide. It blew up. It broke in half. It melted. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Choose now, my friends. I'm gonna say it melted.
That's right. Perry Spencer realized that microwaves could cook things when the microwaves melted a candy bar in his pocket. When something melts, it turns into a liquid. What was a liquid before it melted?
A liquid, a gas, a solid. A liquid, a gas, a solid. When something melts, it turns into a liquid. What was the liquid before it melted? One more time, and then you get to choose. A liquid, a gas, a solid. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And it's up to you. Choose now. I'm going to say a solid.
Good. When a solid chocolate bar melts, it turns into liquid chocolate sauce. Yum. Which of the following is a solid?
Chewing gum, maple syrup, hydration. Chewing gum, maple syrup, hydration. Which of the following is a solid? I'll do it one more time and then you decide. Chewing gum, maple syrup, hydration. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Choose now, my friends. I'm going to say chewing gum.
That's correct. Chewing gum is soft enough to chew, but it's not a liquid like water. Chewing gum is what this mission is all about.
Great job! So we need to go back in time to when gum was first chewed. Bubblebot, here we come.
Your second clue is a maple leaf, and it will tell you where chewing gum was invented. This leaf comes from the sugar maple. The sugar maple is the tree that gives us maple syrup. Every autumn, the leaves from the sugar maple turn bright yellow and red. The sugar maple leaf appears on the flag of the second largest country in the world. What is that country?
Is it Russia, China, or Canada? Russia, China, or Canada? The sugar maple leaf appears on the flag of the second largest country in the world. What is that country? One more time and then you choose. Russia, China, or Canada? Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Choose. You're right, Russia's the first. You would think that China was because of the population. But if Russia and China are not, what's the only one left out that's left to be chosen? Canada!
Yes,
Correct.
indeed. Canada is the second largest country in terms of land, but not in terms of people. Canada is located on what continent?
South America, Greenland, or North America? South America, Greenland, North America. Canada is located on what continent? One more time, and then you choose. South America, Greenland, or North America? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Choose now. I'm going to say North America.
Correct.
Great job.
Canada is located on the continent of North America. It sits on the northern border of its neighbor and ally, the United States of America. Which of the following countries is also located in North America?
Mexico, Greenland, Argentina. Mexico, Greenland, Argentina. One more, I'm going to read this and then say it one more time, and then you got to choose which of the following countries is also located in North America. Mexico, Greenland, Argentina. You got to decide. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Choose now. I'm going to say Mexico.
Muy bien. Mexico is the North American country to the south of the United States. Its capital, Mexico City, is the largest city in the world. Mexico is also the place where chewing gum was invented.
Wow.
We're halfway on our way to Mexico. We just need to find out who invented chewing gum and when.
The third clue is a pine tree. The pine tree will tell you who invented chewing gum. Pine trees are called evergreens because their leaves are always green. Unlike maple leaves, they don't change color in the fall. There's a pine tree in Arizona that's 4,600 years old. That's as old as what?
The Taj Mahal, the Great Wall of China, the Great Pyramid of Egypt. The Taj Mahal, the Great Wall of China, the Great Pyramid of Egypt. One more time, read up here, and then then we're going to read the choices, and then you got to choose. There's a pine tree in Arizona that's 4,600 years old. What's as old as that's as old as what? Let's see if it is. So we'll ask. The Taj Mahal, the Great Wall of China, the Great Pyramid of Egypt. I'm kind of siding with the Great Wall of China, but I'm not sure. Maybe the Taj Mahal. I know the Great Pyramids are really old in Egypt. I'm gonna try the Taj. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Great Wall of China.
No.
Okay, so it is the Taj Mahal.
Goes back about 2,000 years.
Maybe it's Taj Mahal.
No.
It's a Great Pyramid?
Is a large white marble tomb in India that was built 350 years ago.
Oh, okay. So the Great Wall of China was 2,000. The Taj Mahal was 300 years, so it has to be the Great Pyramid of Egypt.
Correct.
Interesting.
That pine tree was planted when Egypt was one of the largest and richest civilizations the world has ever known.
Interesting.
It
Okay.
took 20 years and 2 million enormous blocks of stone to build the Great Pyramid of Egypt. What was it built for?
A tomb, a library, a palace. A tomb, a library, a palace. It took 20 years and 2 million enormous blocks of stone to build the Great Pyramid of Egypt. What was it built for? One more time and then you choose. A tomb, a library, a palace. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Choose now. I'm going to say, because I know you probably already chose this too, a tomb.
Right! The pyramids of Egypt were tombs for the kings. They were filled with gold and jewelry for the king to use as he traveled to the afterlife.
Okay, let's see what we get for the new, maybe, I think we may have one more title. Let me see here. Okay.
Which ancient American culture built pyramids?
The ancestral Greeks, the ancestral Mayans, the ancestral Romans. The ancestral Greeks, the ancestral Mayans, the ancestral Romans. Well, I'm going to read up here and then do one more time, and then you got to choose which ancestral American culture built what? The pyramids? Question mark. The ancestral Greeks, the ancestral Mayans, the ancestral Romans. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Choose now. Choose wisely. I'm going to say, because the Greeks were in Europe, and so was Rome, so those two are taken out. The only one that's left is the Mayans.
Mayan! That's correct! Like the Egyptians, the Mayans built pyramids. They also invented chewing gum.
Cool.
Cool. We're getting closer and closer to good old Bubble Butt. Now we know that the Mayans in Mexico invented chewing gum, but when did they do it?
Your fourth clue is a calendar.
Ooh, the time.
It'll help you figure out when in history chewing gum was invented. When people first began to grow crops, they started counting the number of days between one planting time and the next. By counting the days, the first calendars were created. The first calendar was invented by a people who lived along the Nile River in Africa. Who were those people?
The ancestral Greeks, the ancestral Egyptians, the ancestral Mayans. The ancestral Greeks, the ancestral Egyptians, the ancestral Mayans. The first calendar was invented by a people who lived along the Nile River in Africa. Who were these people? One more time and then I'll count to 5 and you choose. The ancestral Greeks, the ancestral Egyptians, the ancestral Mayans. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Choose now and choose wisely. I'm going to say the Greeks were on the continent of Europe. The Mayans we learned are on North America. So the Egyptians, they controlled the Nile. So then it runs in Africa. So it's the Egyptians.
The Nile is a river in Egypt. The Egyptians noticed that the Nile overflowed each year before planting time. They counted out the days between each flood and came up with the world's first calendar.
Cool.
The ancient Egyptians thought there were 365 days in a year. How many days does a year really have?
All right, 365, 365 and a quarter, 366. 365, 365 and a quarter are 366. The ancestral Egyptians thought there were 365 days in the year. How many days does a year really have? One more time and you got to choose. 365, 365 and a quarter, 366. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And make sure you don't get fooled and we're going to talk about this. Because the Egyptians, remember, they thought there was 365. I'm sure you guys know what a leap year is, right? Of course you do. On every 4 years we get an extra day. So how is that possible? Is it 365, 366, or 365 and a quarter? If you said the 300, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 again. If you said 365 and a quarter, you are correct.
Each year is really 365 and a quarter days long. Every 4 years, the Egyptians had an extra day on their hands that they couldn't explain. The leap year was invented later on to fix this problem. A leap year with 366 days was invented in 46 BC by Julius Caesar in ancient Rome. Which of the following years had 366 days?
47 BC, 4000 BC, 400. 47 BC, 4000 BC, 400. Now I'm going to read one more time, and now you're going to have to figure this out. A leap year with 366 days was invented in 46 BC by Julius Caesar in ancestral Rome. Which of the following years had 366 days? 47 BC, 4000 BC, or 400? Think, think, think. This is a tricky one. I would be tempted to say 47 BC, but remember, every time in the BC when it got closer to AD, you lost a year. So if it was invented in this time, there is no AD here, so it can't be this one. So this one's off the chart there. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're working through this. I forgot to do the number count. 4000. The Romans BC weren't. I think they weren't around during that time. This has to be it. No. Oh.
The leap year hadn't been invented yet.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because it goes down. Oh. Then it has to be 400 then.
Great job! 400 was a leap year.
400 BC. I mean 80.
Chewing gum was invented by the Mayans.
You did it! Bubble was sent to Mexico in the year 400 to make a sticky situation out of the invention of chewing gum. It's time now to rescue him. Before we take this trip back in time, can I just tell you how amazing I think you are? That said, grab the time key and let's move out.
We're going to learn about what was our learning today was about? Chewing gum. What? Who? The Mayans invented it. When? 400 AD. Where? Mexico. We'll try that one more time, and then we'll grab the key. What was our topic about? Chewing gum. Who created it or invented it? The Mayans. When was it invented? 400 AD. And where? Mexico. Exactly. Let's grab the key and save BubbleBot. Let's go on in.
Fasten your seatbelt and click on me when you're ready to go.
Let's do it, Botley.
We're off to Mexico. A Mayan woman is picking up a batch of the world's first chewing gum.
This should be interesting.
That's BubbleBot up to. Oh no! He's pouring super glue into that pot of chewing gum. Watch out, Mayan lady! Watch out! Oh, too late. Now her mouth's glued shut. Press the recall button. Let's hope it's not too late to save the world from this sticky situation.
Okay, let's try it. Let's do it. Recall, recall, recall. Yay.
Everything's back to normal. That Mayan lady is using tree sap like she's supposed to. Bubblebot is back where he belongs. Now hold on while I steer this contraption back. Phew, and it's back. Oh, it's the sun. Press the back button on the utility belt to leave the time machine. We need to put this robot to rest.
Okay, let's do it.
It does my CPU chip good to know that I've helped bring these guys back where they belong. Another robot safe at home. I bet you think you're the smartest little robot in the world now, don't you, Gutley? Well, you're not as smart as I am, and I'm gonna make the next mission so tough you'll beg to be taken to the scrap heap. No time to pat ourselves on the back. Select another question so we can save another robot. Click on the inventory to start a mission.
Okay, we're going to call it right here and pick it up next time with a new mission. And always remember to use the mind the Lord's given you. Always remember that NeuroGamerboy loves you. Keep pushing forward and keep coming back and commenting down below and subscribing, of course, so that you can help the stream grow and for me to put out more and more learning information. And also, if you want like different ones, like more jump starts or other ones, you can put in what you want down below. Okay. All right. Be blessed, my friends, and I will see you next time on NeuroGamerboy. Be blessed. Bye bye.